Welcome to Lessons in Progress.
The podcast where growth is messy
Lessons are ongoing.
and perfection is not the goal.
I am your host, Jessie.
And Alicia.
Welcome back to another episode of Lessons in Progress. This is our season 1 finale.
Whoop, whoop.
So we'll tell you more about our plan for the future throughout the episode. But season 1 finale, we did it.
I can't believe we did it. We started in July? That was like when all of the ideas started. And we're ending the year still doing it.
I know, I'm really proud of us because it's been kind of hard, honestly, to stay consistent just with working and everything, but we've adjusted our schedule a little bit to make it more realistic, but we still are being consistent, so I'm proud of us.
I know. I'm so proud of us.
We did a whole season. Like, that's so cute.
I'm so proud of
Love
us.
it.
We did so great. We've learned a lot along the way.
Yes.
So
Yeah, we'll get into
we'll
that.
get into that
Yeah.
with this episode.
All right. Our pre-topic cues, obviously it's like Christmas time. If you live in somewhere where it's snowing, in Utah, it just started snowing yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's like cozy. So I made our pre-topic cues like Christmassy, cozy kind of things.
I love this time of
So,
year.
I do too. All right. What's your holiday party if you go to holiday parties? Persona, glam queen, cozy homebody, or chaos elf?
Well, I love this. I am such a cozy homebody. I wish I could say glam queen because I do think it's so cute seeing like holiday outfits and like getting all ready. I guess if it was like planned and I knew about it, that would be really fun. But overall, I would be a cozy homebody for sure. Like PJs, cooking like some stuff at home, like little cookies, treats, drinks, watching a movie, all that kind of stuff is just my kind of way to relax. And I love doing that in the holiday time. Um, Sometimes I feel like a chaos elf because I'm like, I have so many things to do and I haven't done it. But this year I have been on top of gifts.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling pretty calm and I feel good about it.
Cutie.
Yes. All right. Are you a New Year's resolution girly?
I don't know. Not really. I feel like if I'm making like a New Year's goal, it's like more of like a lifestyle change. I try not to do like I feel like some people do New Year's resolutions that are just like, bro, you are never gonna do that. Like let us be 2 weeks into the year and it's not
Yeah.
happening. So I mean, sometimes like kind of tentatively I'll set them in my head, but it's more like, okay, I want to do this like long term.
Yes.
But like I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'll set one this year.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Like I'm not perfect by any means, but I feel like
I
I
don't
feel
need
like the
to.
things that I would like say are my New Year's resolutions, I'm like already like I'm in
Doing them.
therapy,
Mhm.
we're consistent with the gym, like I show up at work. I don't know.
Yeah, like, you don't need to add anything else to intensify it more,
No.
especially with our
Mm.
brains, it's just
Yeah.
not good. I did one last year where I did, like, the bingo board, I don't know if you saw
Oh
that on TikTok,
yeah.
and I actually just pulled it up a week ago maybe to see, like, how have I actually done, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually really cool to reflect on," but when I made the bingo board, I was, like, really intentional with,
Yeah.
how I wanted to set goals and making
Mhm.
sure they weren't unrealistic or extreme or all that kind of stuff because I'm like, "No, I don't need to do that." And I
Yeah.
went over it with Deanna and she was like, "Those all sound very good
Good.
for your brain."
Yeah.
So, I like doing those, but nothing extreme.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Maybe like New Year's goals or
Yeah,
something, but like
resolution.
resolutions, no.
Yeah.
And, like, honestly, when I was sick, I feel like a lot of my resolutions were, like, run 5 miles a week.
Yeah.
Like, just stuff that, like,
Could be
no.
disordered. It's like,
Yeah,
I can go on a walk. I can move my body. How does that look? It can be different. Like, it
yeah,
doesn't need to be
yeah.
yeah.
So
All right. Well, we're going to be getting into topic one, and we're just going to be going into opening vibe check. So, how are you feeling going into our final season, our season finale?
yes. I feel, like, really happy. I'm proud of us. I don't know, like, we had this idea. Also, like, this is your sign if you wanna start a podcast with one of your besties, do it. It's a slow burn. In our heads, we were like, "Oh, we'll be able to stop teaching next year,
Yeah,
like, this will be
viral.
great, and, like, we'll talk about it. We've had a couple clips that have done really well, and a couple videos that have done really well, but, like, it's a slow process, you definitely have to put in the work, but I think that just, like, l makes you feel prouder when you look back, and
Definitely.
you're like, "Wow," like,
That
we've
was
done
cool.
this is episode 15. We've done 15 episodes, while also like, this obviously is not even a job. We're making 0 zilch from this right now. So this truly is just like a hobby that we're doing together.
Mhm.
Um, and so, yeah, I'm just, like, proud of us.
I am too. I know.
It's
It's been really
crazy.
good.
Alright, share ooh, this one's good. Share 1 word to describe the entire season.
Mm. I think for one word, I'd say, like, just growth. Overall, so much growth in so many aspects because it's like when we first started, we had to well, we're still learning
Yeah,
technology, so we had to put on a new hat and figure out that because I'm not a tech girly, she's not a tech girly. It's been interesting. We've had a lot of issues with tech where we're like, "Wait, we're done. We're not
yeah,
doing this."
yeah.
And so growing in areas that feel uncomfortable for us with technology, also for me talking to a camera and being on a microphone and that kind of stuff, like, it comes really natural to Jessie, as you probably have heard from the first episode. But just, like, pushing ourselves and
Yeah,
growing out of our comfort zone or doing something new, I think kinda just sums up the whole season.
yeah, I agree. That's a good word for it.
Yeah. Quick gratitude moment for listeners. What is something you're grateful for?
Okay, at this point, I feel like most of our listeners are like A Day in Elijah, Jess listens to most of them,
Kenzie.
Kenzie, our family, like, it's our
Mhm.
Bella probably listens to most of them, our close friends and family. Um, Obviously a little bit more than that because, like, we're seeing the numbers are not just, like, 10 views.
Yeah, we got some more.
But I just, like, really appreciate especially, like, the first couple episodes that, like, probably you wanted earplugs to listen to because the sound audio was not
The
weird
dogs.
yeah. Um, I don't know, like, it sounds like cliche, like, we wouldn't be here without you guys. We still got a long way for our goals that we've set for LAP, but just, like, thankful that, like, people believe in us enough to listen and, like, listen intently because 'cause I'm like,
Yes.
a day's giving feedback, Elijah's given feedback, Jess gives feedback, like,
Yeah.
Kenzie gives feedback,
Mhm.
they're not just, like, listening, like, as background noise, like,
Yeah.
when they put on the podcast, they're,
Yes.
like, sitting down, like, listening, so, yeah, we wouldn't be here without you guys, and we're just excited to, like, keep our listeners and followers growing and
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't
I think
know.
it's so cute that people, like, actually put it on and listen to an episode all the way through, and I just every time I hear someone talk about our podcast to us, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that's so kind, like, thank you," or, like, my sister, she, like, sends a picture of her watching it on the iPad when she's, like, cooking, and I'm like, "Oh, I just love when people watch it," and the
Yeah.
other day, Kenzie said, "Where have you guys been? I've been wanting to hear a podcast for my girls." Like, so it's just I don't know, it
Yeah.
means a lot.
No, it's really sweet. There was one time where I went over to Elijah's and we had just dropped one, and he was listening to it, like, while he was playing his video game, and I walked in and I was like, "Why does that girl's voice sound familiar?" And then I looked on the screen and it was us, and I was like, "I
That's so
cannot.
cute.
I'm not ready to do this," but he, like, pushed me. He was like, "No, like, I wanna listen to this. It's
Let's
your podcast. Like, yes, sit down and listen." So, I don't know, just, like, moments like that, like, it just makes it fun
yes.
and
Yes,
worth it.
yes, yes, I love
So,
it.
alright, topic 2, favorite moments from season 1.
Mm.
So, this one, I think I have a couple that stood out to me, so we can, like, go
Yeah.
back and forth. The top 3 episodes and then why they stood out for
Okay.
you.
So, I have to just say the first episode, even though it was horrible, we, 1, thought it was amazing. Like,
We
we
were
were
so
so
proud.
proud. We were so proud. We were like, "Yeah!" And we were trying to figure out the edits, and we were,
Yeah,
like, sending it to people, and so when we got feedback, as you've known, we were like, "What do you mean? Come on."
yeah,
So, like, the first episode means a lot because we just did it.
yeah,
Like, we did it, it was scary, we had no idea what we were doing, and we posted it, and that
yeah.
started the whole journey,
It was
so
like the rip off the Band-Aid
yes,
moment. Like, it was
yes.
like, "Alright, here we go."
Yep, we're really doing it.
Yeah, I agree with
So,
that.
I'd say number 1, the first episode.
Same.
I have loved having our guests, and I feel like it would be
Yeah.
really cool, and maybe in season 2, we'll figure out that a little bit more, but having the guests and having their insights and being able to interview both Kenzie and Jess has
Mhm.
been really cool, and so I'm just really grateful that they wanted to come on and
Yeah,
share their insights. So both of those, but I'm gonna count that as
1.
1
Yeah, I
because they
agree.
were a guest.
I agree.
And then, hmm, I think the last one, I don't know. I liked the one talking about back to school, and we'll talk about that one a
Yeah,
little bit more, just because I feel like we were able to reach more of our audience, like, around TikTok and just
yeah.
teachers, so we finally got a little bit more engagement, so I'd say I also enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I like that one too. I think I agree with you with episode 1 and then the guest being 1. I also think for me, one of the top ones was the one where we opened up about our, like, eating.
I was gonna say that too.
Just because I also feel like it was, like, a really vulnerable moment for us, but I got a lot of feedback and, like, people, like, close to me that know my story and stuff that were like, "Wow." One of my mom's best friends' daughters also had an eating disorder, and now she's, like, grown. She actually just had a baby, so, like, she's
Aw.
healthy,
Mhm.
but my mom's one her best friend, listened to it, and she said that she cried. So, like, I think we got a lot of, like, emotion out of that one.
Mhm.
But yeah. Yeah, the back to school one was fun.
Yeah. I think
So,
they like, I've enjoyed them all.
yeah.
Like, all of them have been a fun one, but I agree too. I was gonna say the eating disorder one or just when we were getting vulnerable because that was so scary for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't know. So, I love them
I
all.
know.
Alright, this is a tricky one. So, tell us your favorite guest and a memorable quote or moment.
Okay, I don't have a favorite
Yeah.
guest because we had 2, and Kenzie was amazing and brought, like, the light of, like, education because she has a background in that, and she's also a mommy, and she has a blended family and soon to be a new baby.
Oh my she's, like, literally almost about to pop. Like,
Oh,
any day
yeah.
now.
So, like, that was amazing, and then Jess was amazing. She gave some more insight onto, like, motherhood as well and life in the NFL and stuff like that, and we're both so, like, close to both of them that I'm like
There's no
they were different episodes. There's no favorite, anything. Um, I don't know. I think, like, just it's so silly, but, like, thinking back to, Kenzie's episode when she said that Drake was one of her favorite artists or something,
Yes.
she's like, "Don't cancel me," 'cause that was, like, at a time
Uh-huh.
that I don't know why that's, like, sticking out to me.
I love it.
And then Jess's episode, I don't think I have a favorite memory or quote from her, but I'm just, like, proud of her because coming on a podcast was also out of her comfort zone, and so it's just, like, a memory that we, have and share together now, and, like,
Mhm.
when we make it, it's like, "Oh, like, you came for the first
Come
episode," and
on
stuff
back.
like or the
Yeah.
first season, so I'm just really proud of her because she loves us and she wanted to, like, add what she could to the podcast, but, like, it was out of her comfort zone,
Yeah.
so
Well, and she let us come travel to hers, so it was, like, our first traveling episode, and her house, like, if we could rent it as a studio, that's
it's
where we'd
literally
be.
chef's
That
kiss.
was, like, our best video moment, but we're
Yes.
we're not there yet, but
Yeah.
thank you, Jess, for letting us come over
Yeah,
and
it
just be
was
in your
so
space
fun.
too.
Yeah. Alright. Going into season 2. What is a topic that you didn't expect listeners to love, but they did?
Huh. I didn't expect them to love, but they did. I feel like I need to look back on our YouTube
Mhm.
because I feel like some did surprise me where I was like, "Oh, that one's actually getting more views. I didn't think that one would
Yeah.
be as interesting." Oh, I'm gonna need your help with this one.
I for me, because I mean, we both do. We both want our target audience to be like
Yeah.
girly best friends
Mhm.
kind of, because that's, like, what we are. We're obviously more than a teacher. So I think for me, I felt like a little resistance in a
Mhm.
sense of doing strictly,
Mhm.
um, like, teaching
Yeah.
episodes,
Yeah.
but, like, episode 3, our back to school episode, and then we
Mhm.
also threw in, like, some girly chats and stuff in that
Yes.
one, but that one was one of our highest views on YouTube,
Yeah.
and so probably that one, like, was just, like, good reinforcement for me of, like, "Okay, we don't need to make our target audience teachers,
Mhm.
but, like, it did do relatively well on YouTube."
Yeah.
What's another one though that
I know, I'm,
people
like, blinking right now. I feel like
All of our first, like, 7 to 8 episodes did better
Yes, we had a
than
lot
our
more.
last 7 to 8, but we also know why.
Yeah.
I think we weren't working, so it's easier to, like, push,
Content out,
content out.
videos, all of
Y
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think for me, the one that stands out of like, "Oh, okay, we don't have to make every episode about teaching,"
Yes.
but, like, it did that episode 3, Back to School, did do pretty well.
Yeah. I also did now that I'm thinking, I did like the one of, like, how we met our men and how we're
Yeah.
feeling about getting into our 30s. I think Laura was the one that told us about that,
Yeah.
and she gave like, "Oh, this could be fun for you guys to talk about," and I was like, "Oh, I love getting someone's feedback or someone to tell us, like,
Yes.
I wanna hear you talk about this," and that was a fun episode to
Yeah,
film
that
too, 'cause it was
was.
a little bit different than what we were doing,
Yeah.
so I also
Yeah,
really
that one
enjoyed
was
that
fun.
one. All
Um
right, we're already on to topic 3. Okay, and these we're gonna be talking about some lessons that we've learned or what we've learned this season in general. So, what have you learned about personal growth from hosting a podcast?
Okay. Honestly, this one was, like, something that if you know me in person, I had to laugh. Okay, let me tell a little background story. So the other day, we were watching one of the podcasts that he likes to watch. It's like a
Mm,
sport,
mhm.
mainly basketball podcast, but, like, there's other people on it. So he was explaining, like, I like this because this person does this, da, da, da." And then he looks at me and he was like, "Do you guys have,
Mm.
like, an outlandish friend that just says outlandish things?" And I was like, "No, not really." And then I, like, looked at him and I was like, "I'm the outlandish friend."
Mhm.
But I feel like hosting a podcast like, you guys have seen a little bit of my, like, personality, but, like, our girly talks, I don't feel like I'm, like, in my, like, Spitfire.
Spicy?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. So, I think that for me, not, like, monitoring what I say, but just, like, I don't know, being more, like, professional? But then I'm like, it's our podcast, so
Yeah,
maybe
so we can
that's
kinda do
also
different.
something, like, for me to work on in season 2, is, like, also show that side of me, like, I don't need to say something, off the charts every single episode, but it, like, made me think, like, I was like, "Oh, from if you didn't know me in person, I feel like from the episodes, you would be like Elijah was like, if there was a group project, both you and Alicia would be the ones to, like, do the project."
Yeah,
And I was like,
definitely.
"Period." I mean, yes.
How do you know that? You knew me too? Oh, good job.
Um, but I do think, like, it has been growth, like, I don't know, even Milton has been our principal. He's been like, "Yeah, I don't know, Gordon, like, I'm scared to watch it 'cause I don't know what you're gonna say." And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, "No, but, like, on the podcast, I don't really say
Yeah,
anything
you
crazy."
keep it pretty PG.
Yeah.
But you
So
can tell, I think, with our personalities, even just in some clips, you're like, I see it, like, I can't wait for season 2 because there's some clips that you're just like, "That is so Jessie,"
yeah.
and I'm sitting here like, "What did she just say? Was it
Yeah.
me? Okay." So,
So I
I
think
love
that that's been, like, growth for me. It was like, there was a point in my life where it didn't matter really where I was. It was like, this is
who I am, I'm
yeah,
doing it.
like, so I think for me, like, hosting a podcast, also, like, seeing your face on camera, I
Yeah,
think
that's
that's
hard.
been growth of just having, like there's episodes that I'm like, "I'm fucking beautiful." And then there's episodes where I'm like,
Ew, good God, get me off.
You guys don't need to watch this one."
Yeah, just
Like, and
listen.
just, like, getting comfortable with, like, seeing your face on the screen and hearing your voice. Like, episode 1, I was like, "Oh my god." But now I'm like I obviously, like, once we edited them and everything, we still watch the episodes, so
Mhm.
I think that's been, like, growth too. It's just not, like, picking your body apart when you're watching it.
Yes, yes.
So I don't know.
I love
Okay.
that.
What has a podcast taught you about yourself, friendship, or life?
I love this question. Okay, well, it's taught me a lot about myself, I'll tell you that much. Because after episode 1, I was visiting, my sister-in-law in Logan, and I was going to bed, and I was like, "I can't do this. I need to back out. I'm done. I can't do this." Like, my anxiety, mm-mm-mm. So I have learned to push myself out of my comfort zone. I've learned to be okay with what people may think about me and if they don't like me or they're judging me and being okay with sitting with that.
Mhm.
Like, of course, no one likes to not be liked or to feel judged, but the fact that I'm able to, like, post this and I feel a little uncomfortable every time someone's like, "I listen to your podcast," and I'm, like, excited, but, like, people I don't know when they say it, I'm like, "Uh-oh, what do they think? Do they" And so,
Yeah.
like, just keep kept going. I
Mhm.
think I learned a lot to just push myself, and I became more comfortable talking, I feel like. It's still something that's hard for me, but I'm getting better with that. I think with friendships, I saw this on TikTok, but, it was something like when you start posting like an influencer, and
Mhm.
then, like, your real friends show their support, and then, like, your not real friends don't. And so it's kind of, like, cute too to see, like, the friends that just, like, hype us up every week. Like,
Yeah.
they just, like, keep supporting us. They're yeah, they're just really awesome, I love it.
Yeah.
And then life, just, like, doing hard things, like, do something, do it if you wanna do it. I've
Mhm.
been saying this, well, I know you've been wanting to do podcasts for a long time,
Yeah, wow.
and I've been wanting to make TikToks for a long time. I don't know, it's a creative outlet for me, and it's just like,
Just do
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Why not, you
Yeah.
know? What's who cares what people are gonna think? I mean, I do care, but, like, it helps you work through it.
Yeah. No, I
So,
agree.
that's
I
what it's
agree.
taught me. Alright, are you a skill that you have improved yeah, what do you feel like you've improved on this podcast this season? Confidence, communicating, being on the mic? What do you I feel like you were pretty good at all of those. So, is there something that you felt like you've improved?
Um, I think I don't know, I feel like communicating in the sense of, like, we've always had these, like, note cards, but I think just the more natural the podcast felt, it
Mhm.
really was like, "Oh, wait, okay, yeah, like, let's stay on track," whereas, like, the first couple, I felt like our notes here are literally bullet
Bullet point.
points now,
Mhm.
whereas, like, the first couple episodes, it wasn't scripted by any means, but, like, it was much larger, like, sentences to kind of keep us on track, so just I think
Yeah.
communicating,
Yeah.
and, like, yeah, I don't know, staying on topic, obviously, but, like, being able to just be more, like, raw and authentic with, like, yeah, your own thoughts and voice and sharing and not having to, like, write down what you wanna say, if that makes
Yeah. Yeah, I love when I've been more comfortable too with just, like, us chit-chatting like we normally do in real life. It's like, take the camera away, like, this is we want it to be like we're just having a conversation, and I feel like some episodes, it's, like, so good, and we've gotten so much better with just being like, "Yeah, let me just pretend we're just talking like we normally do," and
Mhm.
that's how we want it to feel,
Yeah,
and so I think that's great.
I agree. Okay, one lesson that really stuck with you from a certain topic that we've
Hmm.
discussed.
I feel like what stuck with me is just the importance of boundary setting.
Mhm,
I have been really big on being a people pleaser, and I've talked about it on lots of different episodes, but also now a big advocate of setting boundaries and why boundaries are important and how it's a form of self-care. And so I think it's really that's been one episode or one topic overall that stuck out for me. I feel like we've mentioned it on
mhm,
many different episodes, and it's just a good reminder whether you're setting boundaries if you're gonna go into it as, like, a teacher and with
right,
work or setting boundaries with your own self and making sure you're staying true to who you are and reflecting on, like, "Oh, I wanna do this because I wanna do this,
yeah,
not because I feel like I have to because someone wants me to,"
yeah,
if that makes sense, and so I feel like boundary setting has been something that's, like, really stuck out to me just overall with these episodes.
yeah, I love that. See, we
Mhm.
still take away things from our own episodes, so
Yes. Okay, topic 4, listener impact. I mean, seriously, love you guys. Okay, we're gonna talk about a moment. So we're gonna read or mention a few listener DMs, comments, reviews that have meant a lot to us. So,
okay.
Jesse, take it away.
Sounds good. Okay, so I'm going to look really quickly at
LIP.
our LIP Instagram because if you didn't know, we have an Instagram and a TikTok. So
Yeah,
our Instagram handle is, lessons.in.progress, so go
follow
follow
us.
it. Let me see. Let's look at here. Off the top of my head, I want to say what the heck? I want to say I feel like Kenzie comments a lot on,
Yes,
um, our everything, our TikTok and
Instagram.
our Instagram. So, I'm trying to find one comment. Okay, our Instagram's growing a lot slower than our TikTok, so bear with me. Um
She's also when she's looking for this, she's also sent, like, really encouraging, sweet little messages to, like, the both of us of being like, "Keep doing it. I'm proud of you. You guys are doing amazing. Listening to your podcast," stuff like that, and so those little comments, I think, just mean a lot to both of us.
Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to think about
Okay, I mean, this is one these are hard, you guys.
well, I also remember one on YouTube. It was someone who we did not know at all commented on YouTube, and they said
Oh, yeah, yeah, do
I
you
don't
remember that?
remember what
What?
it was, what they said. I don't know if it was teaching related or something, but they were, like, giving us positive feedback, and that was, like, the first person that I was like, "I don't know this person. Do you know this person?" She's like, "No." And I'm like, "A random listener
I
commented?" And they said, like,
know.
"Keep going," like, something positive. I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
slay, we're doing it."
There was a, follower on Instagram, Chrissy X, I think? I don't know how you say that.
Oh, let me see. Oh, I know her.
Oh, you do know
Yeah.
her.
Mhm.
But, like, "Oh, congrats on episode 10." Like, it's,
Yeah,
like, small things, but it's, like, that's sweet.
I know.
Okay, let me go to our, um our TikTok. Also, I feel like Kenzie is just, she just, like, hypes up, like,
Yeah.
on
Hype
one of
woman.
them. She's like, "I'll get the dopamine when I add to cart." Like, she always comments stuff that, like, have something to do with, like, the post that we've
Yes, so you know she's
um
listened to it?
yeah. So, that's that. Um, and we'll talk about, like, in-person stuff too, like,
TikTok, TikTok.
ticky-tacky. But I think, like, one of the things that has stood out to me for, um, just, like, reviews, I guess.
Mhm.
Lige literally, like, keeps track of, like, the
Oh, that is
episodes,
cute.
like, he'll be like, "Okay, so it's episode 12," and I'm like it's the little things, but stuff
Mhm.
like that, or, like, he will give us feedback on, like, what we could do to make it better and, like, improve because he wants to see me, but, like, us win.
Yes.
So things like that
Yes.
also mean
When you're
a
looking
lot.
to I agree with a day with, or I have something to shout out for a day because anytime people ask about our podcast, I get kind of like, "Ooh," like, depending on the
Mhm.
people, and he's always like, "No, they're killing it. Like, they're getting momentum, they're doing awesome." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, a day, thank you." Or my dad, one of
Yeah.
our biggest supporters, he asks about lessons in progress. Every time, whether it's our weekly FaceTime, whether it's in person, he's like, "Hey, how's LIP doing? You guys getting
Mhm.
traction now? Don't worry, it's gonna come." And I'm like, "Aw, thanks, dad."
Yeah. I know. I am struggling because most of our posts don't have a ton of comments, but one of the viral posts was me, talking about how to survive kindergarten. You need tequila in your water. So
Hmm.
we had 23 comments on that one, and that got 10.2K views. I'm so proud of
Ooh,
us because
and
that, like ugh, you guys, it's just one, but, like, it's a
yeah,
milestone. We're proud of it. And then did I already say no, I said the comments, so 650 likes too. Like, it did pretty
yeah,
well.
and also got a
Um,
ton of followers on that one, like, it was,
yeah.
like, growing, 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 growing with followers on TikTok with that one.
Yes. So a lot of the, comments on that were, like, targeted toward, like, teachers,
Yeah,
but, like, one of them was fair little kittens in the beginning, sweet babies ready for first kind of by the end of the year. Just, like,
yeah,
if you get it, you get it.
yeah.
But honestly, I feel like the things that have made us the most proud is, like, the comment on YouTube from the person that neither of us
Random
knew,
listener, yeah,
um, and then Elijah Elijah and Adae's just, like, constant feedback and support, our friends and family, um, yeah, like, Kenzie will send us voice memos or, stuff like
yeah.
that, so, yeah, just
We're so grateful.
honestly, we're really just grateful. Okay, a moment when you realized the podcast was actually connecting with people.
I think it kinda goes back to
Yeah.
the TikTok that she just shared, like, the most viral one of just people commenting and relating to, like, "Yeah, get me tequila, preferably vodka for me, to put into my water bottle right now."
Yeah,
Because teaching in general in the beginning of the year is hard, but then teaching kindergarten is also just another beast, and so finally being able to, like, connect with people and people being able to, like, "I relate with that." People are reposting, liking, sharing it to people. It's like, "Okay, this is relatable."
yeah,
Like, that was one moment that I'm like, "We're reaching more people than just our friends and family," which
yeah,
we love your support, and we couldn't do it without you guys. It was just like, "Oh, wow. We're getting other people to comment and
Yeah.
relate.
Yeah.
That's been fun.
And then also, I mean, this is, like, little, so if you don't know anything about YouTube, I feel like it's YouTube is slow, like, slow, 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 slow. So, just, like, some things that, we were like, "Oh, these people cared enough to watch an episode." So, our first episode got the most views. I think it was, like, the first one,
Yes.
we did a lot of promoting and stuff like that, so that was fun. And then like I had mentioned earlier, our back to school scaries, teacher tea and good vibes, that was episode 3. That was, like, our runner up. And so those just seeing the views just it really, like it sounds kinda silly, but it does mean a lot because it's like, we are not sending this to more than, I don't know, maybe 10 people between
Mhm.
the 2 of us, like, our circles are both small, so when we look at our views, it's like, wow, like, other
Someone
people
else.
that, like, don't know us are tuning in, even if it's not for a full episode, like, they're still clicking on it,
Yeah, they
so
wanna know a little something,
yeah.
so it means a lot.
So it does mean a lot. It's not a comment, but views mean a lot too.
Yeah, it helps us keep going overall,
Yeah.
like, I'm just like, "Okay," like, if it's a hard week and I'm like, "Ugh," and then it's
Yeah.
just like, "No, people are actually listening," like, we're not just wasting our time.
Yeah.
It's fun for everyone.
I agree. I agree.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we are on topic 5, our closing little topic. So, we're gonna be moving into season 2. So, what is coming in season 2? Can you give us some spoilers or some little things to be
Yes.
excited for?
I think we've talked about, doing a little, like, rebranding moment. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. There's gonna be some changes, obviously good changes to a couple of the things in our videos. We have LIP merch, so maybe doing another,
Mhm.
season 2 merch or something would be fun. If you want a merch,
Let
drop
us
it in the
know.
comments, because that would be fun
Yeah.
to, like,
Have
more
people
promote some merch or something. Um But yeah, I think the biggest thing is we just have a couple ideas of how we can rebrand a little bit and make our videos better and, just make our content better.
Yeah, period.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
All right. What about any potential guests?
Mm. Yes, we definitely wanna get guests on
Yeah.
more. Our biggest, like, problem with getting it on with season 1 was we have 2 mics, and just the, like, logistics of getting another microphone, which would be easiest instead of
Yeah.
me and Jesse, like, switching between us back and forth and to having our guests have one. So we're just, like, trying to brainstorm logistics
Mhm.
and then also, like, setup, but we definitely would like to have more
Yeah.
guests. I feel like they're really fun, we get new insights from people, so
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Definitely a goal to have more
Mhm.
guests.
Do you feel like the aesthetic or vibe's gonna change a little bit?
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be yeah, I mean, we're who we are, so the vibe is gonna be the same. Until we are, making money from this, also the aesthetic is gonna be the same
Yes.
because there's either your house or my house, and I have 4 dogs. And the lighting here is better. So, if you've been with us from episode 1, um, we thought
I loved your
my
house.
the background I have 2, like
The
what are
pictures
the
were
yeah,
just,
they're
like,
just, like,
vibey,
vibey. They're just cute, whatever.
girly.
And so we're like, "Oh, that'd be a cute background." We just couldn't figure out the lighting, and then dogs and their barking are unpredictable, and most of mine are vocal, so it was like, "You know what? We're coming here."
Yeah.
But here's just as cute. I
Yeah.
feel like the aesthetic is just a
Different.
little different because the
Definitely.
aesthetic of our homes are different,
Mhm.
but it's still like an LIP aesthetic,
Yeah,
so
I feel like one day when we get our own little studio and we can
yeah.
create it, it's definitely gonna be more of a girlier vibe,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
think, but for right now, this works. It works
Yeah,
great.
I love it. Alright, are we gonna do more video content, longer episodes? We already talked to rebrand,
Yeah,
so
already doing a little bit of a rebrand there. More video content, yes. I want to get Jesse on board too.
yes.
Well, we're already on board, we've talked about it, but I wanna do more video clips of, yes, our podcast parts, but then also, like, days in our life,
Yeah.
and I think would be fun, like, we obviously see each other so much, so we can have, like, a day in the life with Jesse and see, like, her nighttime routine, but then,
Yeah,
like, a day in life with Alicia and have our nighttime routine. Just have, like, different things where we're sharing more about our life besides just the video clips. I
I
think would be
agree.
really fun to
I agree.
connect, and longer episodes. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, you guys leave it in the comments. I feel like for me, I think our videos are a good length. They're
Mhm.
usually about 45 minutes. Some are a little bit longer. We've had a few
Yeah,
shorter. But yeah, we usually do like 5 topics and that generally takes 45
yeah.
minutes. So I don't know about longer, but I don't know if you guys wanna see longer. We can
We'll
work
see what we
on
can
it.
chat about.
Yeah, put it in the comments if you would like it longer.
Hmm.
But we did
Oh, we
it!
did
Season
it.
1.
I am
It's
so proud of us,
I
sis.
know, I am too. I
Our
really am. We stuck to it.
well, until next time, also until next year,
Yes.
be kind to yourself.
And remember, we are all lessons in progress.
Cheers!
Cheers.
We did it.
Yay.
It's complete.
Done. Finito.